Hello! Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? Yes. Yes, it is. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Fool. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play often, so I've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Sorry, it's changed for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Octile. Oh, she's like in pajamas and shit. No, wait, those are jean shorts. Are they? Can't see through the polka dots. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she's had for years now. I don't really see wall decorations. I see a calendar. Alright. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki? How did she know about that? Yeah, but wait, how did you know about that? Like foreshadowing what our character's gonna say, he really is me. Sorry, I had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival. I want to check something real quick. When did I start playing this? No fucking way! 4 fucking hours of this shit? 4 hours. Holy fucking hell, you're kidding. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori steers in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me, goddammit. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, that's no good, Octile. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You would have come here. You would have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so shit's getting kinda too real for me. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? You're really dampening the fucking mood I'm having here at 5 a.m. playing a visual novel of cute anime girls. I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Octile. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You dumb, stupid, ignorant bastard. You've just never noticed. You've never helped me about it until now. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Octile? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. It always seems so weird to hear people say this, that they have depression. You know, not that, like, just cause usually, I don't know, what's the time you think of, Tumblr bullshit? So it's always, I don't know, it's weird to see it. I mean, yeah. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Wow, this is kind of getting... This is slightly bumming me the fuck out. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Well, eating is... I mean, there's a good reason to eat. I mean, food is comforting. And, like, if you're boring, eating, is entertaining. And, I mean, food is comforting in the fact that, like, it's enjoyable. You eat shit that tastes good, and it's enjoyable. Simple as that. I mean, you don't have to be in a good mood to eat. I mean, what do I know, though? I mean, probably nothing. Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? I almost feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Octile. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important thing. Holy fuck. This is getting, like, actually deep and shit. Like, it went from, like... They're describing shit too well. And I don't fucking like it. I don't fucking like it one bit. Like before, like I was like, oh, I don't feel like eating or getting up. No, now they're like actually describing shit. And it's too real, goddammit. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. Because that's what friends do. That's what friends do. Taking a sip of water. Been doing a good job at conserving my water. I've only almost finished one out of the 2 bottles I grabbed. Whenever I grab bottles, I don't remember what part that is. I'm recording all these in one sitting, at least attempting to. By the fact that it's been 4 fucking hours, I don't know. I don't actually know how long this game is, so I don't know how long this is gonna take to finish. So this could be a while, and I might actually have to finish it tomorrow. Because I sure as fuck am not playing this while other people are awake. There is no way I'm doing this when people are awake. There's just no way. I mean, it'd just be embarrassing. It'd just be really embarrassing. And I don't want to deal with that. No, Octile. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. This is her retribution. Without thinking, I went to grab Sayori's shoulders. This is what she gets for biting Natsuki's cookie. She really is selfish. I mean, goddamn, she deserves every bit of this. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Octile Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Why make friends with everyone else? That's just a bonus. If we ever underestimate how much I care about you, wouldn't have it any other way. Octile, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. I realize I'm bear hugging her. Her ribs are being crushed like they were inside a very tight corset. She can't speak. This is non-consensual bear hugging. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. I'm getting so bored I'm amusing myself. Please don't do this. Octile, Sayori, Sayori eventually managed to speak as between her sobs, you can hear every now and then of her bones cracking, her ribs shattering, her organs squishing against each other. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, putting her out of her misery in such a brutal way, but she said she would take every punishment. Well, I wanted for her to feel that I care. God damn it. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away permanently. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Octile. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Some of this is kind of edgy, but also not, and it's... When the fuck did you get under my desk again? God damn it, Ogren. I'm trying to scooch in. I got this big old pupper blocking my way. That's really scary too. It's because I got the fan on by me. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Yeah. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! What did I just fucking say? Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori sinks her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I don't know if anybody watching this has been in situations similar to that. I mean, I've been in a couple, and I don't know. In my experience, I don't say the right thing. I don't know what the fuck to say to comfort people, honestly. It never works out well. Yeah. I've come to the conclusion I'm just not the person to talk to that kind of stuff about. Which I suppose is good. Yeah. But yeah. I honestly think there are just some people who are naturally good at handling those types of things with people, you know. I'm just not one of those people who is. I can't ever think of anything good to say. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the door and let her in. That's fucking adorable. She's wearing a skirt. Sup. Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki under the school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supply. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, it took me to buy a bunch of different ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say it rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Wait, you're not gonna even offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Oxile? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag from that. I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. Hehehe. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist to my chest. Hey. Besides, that's nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you can treat me like... God damn, we hit a very fucking sensitive nerve, I guess. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate you trying to be nicer. I should be a little more considerate too. But also, that's what you're thinking. You should know that there are tons of guys who are into type like you. It's fucking shit. Now everybody's gonna know why I chose her. God damn it. The MC ratted me out. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Fucking dead. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You fucking revealed it, you fool. You get all sour when girls call you gross. I finally found your weakness, Octave. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to diss out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn with about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once. We've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Octa, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. She just fucking said, man. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we going to do anything? Are we doing anything like that? The icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, though. Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure that Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's like a million times more worth it in the end if you just... I think reading this long is just slowly starting to get to me. If it's a million times more worth it in the end if it just looking... Fucking shit. In the end, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my... Another swig of water. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki probably presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her underhand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger to the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. She'll make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop with some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross. You got it on my face. God damn it. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. He better not fucking lick it. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead of wipes off her fingers before stubbing her fingers towards my own face. Whoa. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Okay. It's staying wholesome. It's not getting lewd. Good. Ahaha, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just... Oh, wait, we are a guy, because she said boy said... Yeah, okay. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Natsuki... God damn it! Why would you do that? You don't do that. Now the icing's got... I take Natsuki's finger, put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Yeah, you don't... What the fuck? What the fuck? You don't fucking do that. What the... You don't fucking do that. What the fuck? Did you seriously just... And you're holding her down. What the fuck? You don't fucking do that, man. Her face is entirely red. Octile, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Oh god, is she consenting? Fucking shit. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to the side? You put your fucking finger in her mouth! You know exactly what the fuck you're doing! You know exactly how the fuck it got here! It started out wholesome, and then you took her fucking finger, and you fucking sucked on it. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Oh my fucking god. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. Fucking... Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. Another moment, the fire alarm stops. Don't you have to, like, shut off the fire alarm, man? No, it shuts off if the smoke goes away. I know this. Oh, it's so annoying when ours would go off. We have to put a towel over it and then turn on every fucking fan in the house. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven, then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. But I'm not going to make that joke. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. It's not like you need to tell me that. I bought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Suki hands me some plastic bags. They have little nozzles that will make them look nice and fluffy. These ones can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up the one nozzle that's been much thinner tipped than the others. That one's run really thin, so you can use them to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use the right stuff on a cake, like Happy Birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? So we can make more literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Wouldn't it be fun if people choose a cupcake based on what a word they like? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're not cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you just say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sarah's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. She would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that. It's fucking daytime, this ain't no summertime shit. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to it? You stuck her finger in your fucking mouth. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki? Eh? Well, you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Octile, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh, damn. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks matching eyes fill... What do you mean matching eyes? That's not red. Is it? No. No, I know that's not red. That looks a bit reddish up here, but that is not red. Fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. Whoa, wait. My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breasts against me. I've felt for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori... Fucking cock blocker. You have gotta be kidding me. We're back to being depressed in your fucking room, Sayori. Hi, Octile. Sayori, just now we weren't... Ehehe. It's okay, Octile. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Ah, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori... Sat again? I have to deal with this? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself, because I like you, and I didn't want to think that you were having other girls' fingers in your mouth, but you apparently have a fetish for that, you sick fuck. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, with her finger in your mouth and everything. I saw it all through that window right there. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy. No, it doesn't. It does not. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Octile? I'm supposed to be happy for you, but I'm not. I'm a terrible person. Yeah. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Octile. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monaco was right. This is a fucking red flag. What? What? I should just... The fuck did she say to you? Monaco was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is you're dropping that, really? Come on. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire life, I should take some fucking notes from this guy. He knows. He knows what to say. Altering the words, but the ideas behind them. Some of them can be applied. Some of this stuff can be applied to everyday conversations. Very loose adaptations. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Octile. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Of course, stuff like this should only be said when you're having, shit of this level of intensity conversations. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. You don't say. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Octile, I like you so much that I want to die. See, I felt, when we were at her house and the stuff, I was, semi-relating, little semi-relations here and there. But now, it's turned into just, exaggerated emo. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Unzips pants. Sayori. Cause we're going the Natsuki route. You can go and fuck yourself. Everybody's seen this decision. I'm not sure if it makes an impact or not, but you're just gonna be my dearest friend. You'll always be my dearest friend. Is she gonna be sad? What you need most is for things being like they've always been. Yep. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Ha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Should I write a poem about this? Fucking shit. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that... honestly though, in real life, I would feel fucking terrible making someone this sad. Honestly. It wouldn't, destroy me or eat me up inside to this extent, but, I'd feel pretty shitty about it. I'd feel scummy if I made someone this sad. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that oh, maybe this was a good thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Octile. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Oh, motherfucker. Fucking the Google ad. That's what I'm thinking. Clutching her head with both hands. You're in public! Don't fucking do that! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked. I wouldn't fucking know either. What the fuck? Okay, I fucked up bad then. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! You have fucking legs, you dumb fuck. You can run too. You're probably faster, honestly. Honestly, you're probably faster. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is... Oh my fuck. That was not the right thing to say at all. Fuck. The most I could do is support say no. No. That is like that's not the least, that sure as fuck ain't the most. And help her on the path that's the right one. But I'm having as much trouble as she screamed as loud as she could in public. Someone's gonna call the cops. No. No, this is not a fucking like, oh, you know, calm conversation about no, this is like a fucking shit. What am I gonna do? This is not a relaxed time. Someone's running around frantically screaming. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sarah will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face He seems pretty unfazed. Not the whole scream thing. Alright, this should be the end, if I'm correct. Fucking shit. Alright. Anyways, that's the end for this part. See everybody in the next one.